Nice. Okay. Here we go. Hey everybody, I'm Retro Omega X. Thank you, enemy, for that awesome display of runs there. Love Jaws. We gotta jump on that Jaws versus Robocop idea. We really do. So everybody who doesn't know, this is, like it says right there, Robocop vs Terminator. We're gonna do this on the wimpiest difficulty, no shame. Which I also hold world record for. This is a very risky game. It's a very hard speedrun, by the way. I'm gonna start time right now. No, not now. Sorry. Okay. Don't do that. Okay, apparently. This game's toying with me. Okay. Last time you see title screen, I promise. There. Okay, let's go. So this game, action game, released in the early 90s to coincide with, I think it was made sometime after the comic book series. Which, I really like the comic book miniseries. It's more like a... Oh yeah, I would say a miniseries. It was made by Frank Miller, who also wrote some kind of script for Part 2, the second movie, Robocop, but they used some of it. Originally, his script was like all his other insane ideas. So, like, his Robocop vs. Terminator comic book is like the only Frank Miller comic book I actually like. So, I hate his other stuff. So yeah, this game is an action game. It's kind of like Contra. It's kind of like Contra 3. You can switch between weapons. You only get 2 weapons. This run is hugely dependent on this weapon. I mean, getting the most powerful weapons like this one right here. This weapon is actually very powerful. It's comical, but actually it's very OP. You'll see later on when I fight King. This weapon is also pretty OP. Who knew the human's weaknesses is flamethrower? Gonna watch rescue hostages too. We're gonna go to the secret level real quick. This is where we're going to find extra lives and stuff. Well, this secret level kind of throws the harder difficulty at it. There's a whole bunch of Terminators, turrets, all this other difficult stuff. And we're going to see later on in the game. This game is pretty long, pretty epic. And chances are the run could potentially die if I lose the wrong weapon, because apparently the way this game was designed, if you don't have the right weapon, you're kind of screwed, because the bosses take so much hits with the base weapon or any other kind of weapon that it's just ridiculous and it's not even funny. Very tedious, and probably a huge reason that people don't play this game. Play through this game. They'll play it, but they won't play through it. There's a certain way you gotta play it. So for people who don't know the story, what happened is Robocop is actually responsible for the birth of the Terminators by him being logged onto Skynet, and somehow Skynet using him to create Terminators and things like that. And then Robocop has to stop the Terminators from existing and stuff like that. Basically, that's the gist of the story. There's a lot more to it, but it's still the comic if you want to check it out. I believe it's on Comixology. So this is right here that I picked up is the Ed 209 gun. I used a trick to pick it up that I learned from my friend Gundam. This is actually the most off weapon in the game. I just have to not lose this weapon, and I'll be okay. But if I do lose this weapon, I'm gonna probably pull out what's left of my hair, and I'm gonna scream send and use the mic. Actually, I won't. I'm gonna try to control myself for this marathon. I mean, this weapon is really, really OP, by the way. It only shows up literally maybe a couple times. Yeah, so there's a way that if you do die, you do lose your weapons. So the most important thing is that I switch weapons before I die, because I could potentially lose it. Here we are fighting. Look at me. I'm here. I'm back here. Kill me. And I did kill him. No way, Jose. I am none of our presentations. Go. Can I hop out? Come quietly told, or there will be trouble. Yeah, I played the SNES version as well. I do like that version. It's just a lot harder in the way things are done. I'm getting a little paranoid now. I'm looking at my picking up weapons. I get paranoid. Okay, we don't need that. This is construction level because every game needs a construction level. Good thing there's no sewer levels in this system. So basically, since I do have the op weapon, like the big guns, like Joe said, all I have to do is basically just go around shooting guys. It's a very gory game. There's a code for even more gore and violence. It's called violent mode. I believe it's called violent mode. Basically, the weird thing it does is, I guess, it turns all these guys. I want to make a very big guess and say that a lot of these male enemy characters are actually supposed to be female. Hence, what's called violence mode, because you see how they look. So then it unlocks the original sprites, I guess, that are all females in tight leather with guns. It's really weird that it's locked behind a code, but I don't know. And what's weird is in the SNES version, it actually does have the female enemies. But the SNES version or port is completely different. And it's really cool how back then different ports of games had different versions. And you know, you actually play two different kind of games in the same thing. Also, if you do objectives kind of like this, where it says shoot the cameras out or rescue the hostages, you usually get a health bonus, complete health refill, which helps a lot. This is a very intense game. And right here is, oh shoot, I'm getting generated. I need this. Hello, thank you. I'm getting generated. Well, generated means, well, you can die really easily in this game. So in other words, if I touch something. So, I don't have a grenade launcher, but it still worked. Somehow it still worked, okay. Basically, generated means if I touch something, there's no iframes, and I will just lose my health. Like that. And that is one of the most scariest part of this game, is getting generated too early. And it's not really satisfying. You can ask my friend McCall about that. But that's what makes it extra challenging, I guess. So this level, he kind of introduces the worst enemy in the game, which are those sentry guns. Stabilized sentry guns. If you play GoldenEye, you know there's like sentry guns that have chain guns that shoot at you, and you have to go like peek out and shoot at them. See, I was very scared there because I died by not making that jump. But those guns right there are the most annoying part of this entire run. As well as these ones at the bottom, because they just kind of spit out bullets. So later on in the levels, I am going to be taking it easy. I'm going to be going through it kind of slow. because I have tried to take some caution. So have to be very careful because I'm about to die. Yeah, see, I have to switch out so I don't lose this gun. It's a very scary thing. That's the most annoying part of this run is that if I do not switch out in time, I can lose this gun. It's not such a big deal right now because I do have to fight Ed 209 later. And I will steal his weapon. So if I do lose it right now, it's not really a big deal. But later on, I will not get it again to maybe the final boss. And another thing is that you notice that Robocop goes very fast over these climbing sections. It's really cool. At the same time, it's very dangerous because you can just kind of go head on to a whole group of enemies. And you can get generated pretty easily there. So here's a boss right here, just to show you how powerful this weapon is. Yeah, big deal. You use the default weapon. It's ridiculous how long it will take you. I gather it'd take you about 15 minutes, no joke, if you use the default weapon. Number one, because you'd have to aim downwards, and if you get closer, you'll get generated, things like that. It's such an annoying thing. So if you play this game, you have to have the best weapon at all times. You're kind of forced to. You can't make do with otherwise. I learned that the very hard way. So right now we're in the OCP offices, so the OCP tower. Everybody knows, familiar with the movie. This place is infested with Terminators and these SWAT guys. There's a ton of these turrets. Not as bad as later on, but still pretty bad. Rescue some of these guys. Let's get some help. But basically, we're just going and we're shooting everything up, and that's pretty true. If that isn't true to Robocop, I don't know what the hell is. Because, you know, that's basically what the first one is. Just going through buildings or streets, whatever, and just mowing down everybody. Because in the drug factory in the first movie, and he's doing it here in this game. Just mowing through everything. He is unstoppable. There you go. Love getting the invisibility. Helps me a lot. I can just kind of walk through things. Nothing to worry about. But I do have to occasionally, later on, dodge bullets. These enemies get very annoying. There's everybody's favorite. And the guy that enemy just beat right now. Oh, okay. I'm getting a little worried now because he's kind of getting closer. He does get mad, so you have to beat 3 parts of Ed, his gun, his head, and his legs. Look at those legs. And that's just how powerful this gun is. Turn his own gun on him, and he can't stand it. The only bad part of this game doesn't have the Turbo Assault Cannon. But since it's Ed's weapon, it might as well be the state-of-the-art bang bang, right? Here we are. Now we're transported into the future. Looks more like the Terminator movies rather than the Robocop movies. spent enough time in the present, we have to actually go to the future now. We're going to be fighting all kinds of Terminators, all those turrets and stuff. All these Arnold Terminators as well. You don't really need to fight Terminators, but it's good to get them out of the way because they will just keep firing at us. These turrets are very annoying. The only source of health is pretty much just rescuing these hostages. Okay, that's the best weapon too right here, by the way. I'm gonna restrain from using it though, because I don't want to drop this gun on this. Also, the lava or fire pits are one-hit deaths, so I do have to be very careful about that. As well as the rocks. Actually, the rocks pretty much do a ton of damage. Also, I can shoot through walls and floors, which helps a lot. Also, don't forget, guys, this is a charity for doing very good. Please go ahead and donate. Get those donations in there, guys. We gotta help the kids. Oh man, I took a rock to the head. It's okay. Hey, Whitehead, how you doing? The good part is I haven't lost a lot of lives so far, so I do have quite a bit of lives stocked up. You do get extends. I like to call them extends, but you do get extra lives from score. So it's good to have a good score. Imagine playing this game to score. That'd be kind of fun. Score. I am going to be streaming some. I'm going to be running some arcade games here for this marathon. A couple arcade games. It's going to be pretty awesome. Stay tuned, guys. And yep, that's just how powerful this gun is. Killing the big killing a big Terminator in only 2 seconds, maybe 8 seconds. It's fast. It's fast. It's fast. And I know what you guys are going to ask. Well, who's better in Robocop than Terminator? Obviously, Robocop. I enjoy the Robocop movies a lot more. But that's just me, though. I enjoyed Robocop movies a lot more than Terminator. And I know everybody's going to go, blah, blah, blah. Only the first movie was cool. Yeah, I know. But in some way, I enjoy all of them. I don't know what I just do. Even the TV show, even the cartoon. I just do. I'm a big fan of it. Oh, okay. Yeah, so things are going to get harder now. I'm going to have to be very careful, especially at this stage. I'm going to have to be very careful and switch things up. Things are getting extremely tense. And I have to look at my health and look at my animation as well. I pretty much have to switch as soon as the little gun falls down. I don't get killed, so I don't lose my weapon, my most powerful weapon. Especially not in this stage, not for this boss. This boss is very annoying. I'm gonna actually have to dodge some bullets and stuff. If I can. That is so scary, man. Every death is so scary. Ridiculously scary. Ah, there we go. Only gets this bar. Don't die. Okay. Well, I shouldn't have tanked my way through that, but I did. Okay, now we're gonna go up here. It's pretty cool that they put some health here, especially since your health goes without seconds warning. Like right now, I'm going to die. Oh, even though there's health right here, there's health and extra lives. Awesome. And boom, that guy's dead. That's true, Toad, but let me tell you, these stages get harder and harder. So the way these stages go, if something goes wrong, I could potentially lose 10 lives on the next stage, or 14, I don't know. I'm just going to have to be extremely careful. Hence the whole run depending on me. Oh, hey, I just spawned that dude. Awesome. So you know what? I think Robocop could beat the Terminator. Probably because, well, you know, Terminator is just kind of a machine. Robocop is smarter than a machine. We saw that when he fought Ed. He's a lot smarter than a machine. Sure, you can't trick the Terminator falling downstairs, but I'm sure you could potentially do something else. And you know, Robo's fought a lot harder enemies than Terminator has, like Kane. Kane is a huge, gigantic monster. And he had fought, he took him to the top of the building, and threw him off the building, pulled him off the building, they both fell. He took, like, nothing to kill Kane, not a tank, not a gigantic explosion, not falling 100 stories, you know. But still, he did manage to beat him, and he pulled out his brain, smashed it. Come on. Terminator's got nothing on that. Sure, he beat a liquid metal guy. Anybody could beat the liquid metal guy. Come on. Also, surprise boss right here. This weird looking futuristic Ed 209. I guess it's a Skynet version of Ed 209. But it doesn't really hold up because boom. Dead. I don't know, Terminators are pretty scary though, but have you guys heard of the Borg? Sorry, Toad, I'm gonna hijack this marathon and just start talking about Star Trek. Well, you see guys, the Borg, like their name implies, are actually human and cybernetic hybrids that come from a Delta quadrant, and they convert various species and planets to turn into Borg. And I mentioned my favorite Borg is 7 and 9. Also, I'm gonna die. Whew. Yeah, this stage is really scary. This is a hell of a stage. I mean, this stage is extremely deadly. That's true. He did enjoy it. Why, that's right about that. So, This game requires a lot of patience. You just have to know how to play. Basically, you don't ever stop firing, and you have to avoid projectiles. Yeah, it's a lot better to do so. Just to avoid death, because deaths that come too quickly, the quicker the death is, I won't be able to switch weapons and things like that. Later on, like that flying thing that came out right now, there's more of them in the final stages, and they're extremely scary because they attack so fast, they deal so much damage, and you can hardly react to them at all because, you know, it was kind of slow, a little slow, but they never slowed it down or stopped them from spending justice. Yeah, the sound effects and the music in this game, they have some hot jams. Very, very good music. Really good stuff on the Genesis. It's different from the SNES version. Again, music. A lot of people rag on the Genesis sound chip, but you know what? It's really good. Especially compared to the Master System sound chip, which is pretty much non-existent. You know what? The thing about the Genesis is, it's a superior system in every regard, and I think Toad will agree with me on that. And you know, Genesis does what Nintendo. I mean, am I right? Don't at me. I'm gonna count down till I get the concern froze right now, or Toad's gonna say I'm memeing or something. One of these. Yeah, this game definitely has some bass. Like a lot of deep bass. I mean, there is so much explosions. So much explosion, and even Arcus would be overwhelmed by all the booms. You have to be very careful in this section right here. Fell. This Robo wasn't really made for platform. There you go, full health. Extra life too, because why not? This is the second to last stage, I believe. We're gonna climb up here. Look out! Nasty climb. That is so good. That is speedy climbing right there. Look at that. Look at that. He does not skip leg day. He jogs as well. He jogs around Detroit. Who's gonna stop him? Actually, I don't think he's capable of jogging. So we have a Terminator here with a turret gun. Don't you hate when guys use turret guns on FPS games? I do. It's like, get up and turret. Right. Or turret sections in FPS games. Don't you hate those? Am I right? This guy took a little longer because, yeah, he's a really annoying boss. Imagine having a base weapon on this guy. You're going to literally be here for about half an hour. Yeah, so if you don't have a very good weapon, you're screwed because that's just how this game is. This is the final stage, and it's the hardest stage because there's all these guys flying around. They do a lot of damage, and you can't react to it. So I'm going to try to be careful. Chances are I'm going to get messed up. I'll try to dodge bullets. Chances are I'm going to get messed up. I do get messed up. Feels like they have no hitboxes at all. Like, you can't hit anything. There's also flying here. So there's turrets. Pretty much every enemy is thrown at you. Oh man, okay. Yeah, that could have been scary. let's get some health. By the way, the health is baby food. This is Robocop's favorite meal. Oh my god. I'm gonna be very careful. See, it's turning into a shmup or a bullet hell. And yeah. Yeah. Also, the worst thing that happens is if I do not, if for some reason because there can be slowdown in this game, and if for some reason I die and it's sped up so fast, the animation and just coming back to life, I could potentially lose a weapon and not even have a chance to switch, which could really, really suck. So I have to be careful, especially right here. Usually I used to rush this part and just get killed, but I have to be very careful because I don't trust this section at all. See what I mean? And I used to mess up a lot when I used to switch too fast, like this, and I would accidentally lose the weapon. Yeah, that was extremely bad. Thankfully, hopefully I'm not that stupid anymore. I've been doing a lot of stupid things lately, so I don't know. Hope not. So this will be the last section right here. And behold, everybody, the final boss. There we go. We got 2 edge guns. This is the best scenario. Best case scenario. Here we go. Right here. Oh my god. Okay, so we lost 1 in. That's okay. This is the final boss right here. This is the endoskeleton. Yep, this is the creator of the Terminators. I'm not sure what you guys were expecting, but yep, this is what I think of Skynet. I think of a gigantic endoskeleton head. So the way he's dropping weapons is that means he's actually taking a lot of damage. Same thing with the weird centipede things he's sending out. That means he's taking a lot of damage. So yeah, potentially I could lose a weapon that quick death like that. It really sucks, but it's a risk that happens. And boom, time. It's not a PB, obviously. Or is it? I don't know. What is my time? I don't remember now. So, that is the ending. Defeating the Skynet computer and Terminator invasion has been prevented. History has been altered and a new time-space matrix has been formed. Save the human race from imminent destruction. We hope you had a blast. Make sure you found all the secret levels. That's fine because we don't need to. Anyways, thanks guys. Stay tuned next guys because we've got Predator 2 coming up.